right, we're back on the channel. We are in the process of completing the Masters, our early 1950s version. If you watched the first episode, which was round 2, we had some severe technical issues, but Mark Jones and I had a little conversation in the chat, and he had a few suggestions, and then I kind of put together what might be causing the problem. And obviously there's a bug, but a workaround for it is to slow the greens down. So that's what I've done. Some of the pins can still be in bad places. We may still get some lockups, but I went through most of the third round with 0 lockups. So hopefully this is going to work better. I'm not exactly sure where these yellow pin placements are going to be, but there's no way I couldn't broadcast this. It's a pretty exciting leaderboard we've got here with Ben Hogan leading after posting a tournament best 66 on Saturday, so which ties my course record for the course. So anyway, we're going to pick up here very early on in round 4. This may end up being split into 2. I'm not sure, but we'll cruise on here. We got Byron Nelson, who excitingly is in 3rd place. And he's going to tap in here for par.
I'm not outside the hole.
All right.
Knocks that in. And Jimmy Demerit, who just stopped this one 2 feet away for birdie.
For a birdie.
Knocks that in.
Very interesting.
And Roberto DiVincenzo is 2 under. Currently tied for 3rd. Well, Berkamo is even. He's even on the round. We're on hole number 3. The screen slopes off severely right behind the pin. Most golfers have trouble keeping it on unless they do what DiVincenzo did there, which is leaving it on the front. Very tough birdie hole. Playing at a 414 today. Let's see, number 3. Playing as a 13th handicap hole. No eagles on the hole. 2 triple bogeys on the hole. So here's the 35-footer. I'm going to roll this one out. I just kind of randomly do the rolls. That's a 26. Not what he was hoping for. It's going to leave him 6 foot coming back. It's a 19-foot putt for par for Walt Berkamo. Don't know a whole lot about Walt. Walt from Michigan. Had 2 PGA Tour wins, did have a major win, so probably the reason he's in this set. So here's his 19-footer for par, 34. Probably not going to get it done with that. Rolls it by 4 feet. He's going to have a tough comebacker. You saw the break that had. 6-foot putt now for Roberto DiVincenzo, 66. He's going to jar that. Nice there. All right, bogey putt here.
So he is now putting for bogey.
Does make that. DiVincenzo stays, but Berkamo loses.
Okay, what do we got down here?
One more shot to par. So Mangrum and Rosberg, this group on hole number 2. Mangrum again was my pick before the tournament to win, but he would have to get awfully hot, and Hogan would have to kind of fall apart. The slower greens definitely helped Hogan, as his putting is his weakness. So he lit it up with the slower greens. Nice shot there by Mangrum in this par 5, playing basically at par so far today for the early groups. All right, 22-foot putt for birdie for Bob Rosberg. You may remember him from his ESPN and the Senior Tour. Great, well, I guess ABC, maybe, also. One for sure. But anyway, I loved Bob Rosberg. Great. He knocks that in for his par. Now, Lloyd Mangrum, you never hear anything about him, but Lloyd Mangrum was a phenomenal golfer. Let's look up his stats real quick. 36 PGA Tour wins with only 1 major. I guess the 1 major is probably what holds him back in the record books, or in the public's view of him. So let's roll it up here. 34, probably not going to get in.
Oh boy.
It's just over. He's got 2 feet back. No problem for him. We head to maybe the leaders. Yet to tee off. All right, so this is Regal and Middlecoff. That's the group right in front, I think. Yeah. Uh-oh. Both.
That wasn't the best of efforts.
Woods, so nerves maybe getting the best of these two off the tee here at 1. Middlecoff, pretty good recovery there. Got it to the front edge.
Did what he had to do.
Regal will have that left for his
Fine play.
par. Middlecoff, that'll be pretty close. Regal now 14 feet. He he's going to draw this at 11. Bingo. Saves his par after a disastrous start. That could be good for his round. 8-footer now for Middlecoff. He's also going to knock it in with a 44. So 2 nice par saves there. And we roll on.
Tries to move it a little bit right to left.
So we're going to jump ahead all the way to a +2 Ted Kroll. He is sitting in a tie for 12th.
Well played. Beautifully played.
Nice shot, just right in behind the pin. Have a 14-foot putt for birdie. 43. Just misses. Tap that in for his par.
No, I've left. You've left too?
No, I'm still here.
What you got?
Safely
All right,
on.
Lou Worsham. You can see very undulating green there. Difficult
Safely on.
par 3, number 6. 59-foot putt for birdie. Here's going to be a tester. If he rolls a bad number, this could potentially go off the green. And 62, not terrible. That should be fine. 4 feet from the cup. All right, 54-foot putt for Lou Worsham. 13, not as bad as it might would think. 13 as a 16 result for him. The lower the better for all these results. He's got a 4-footer coming back. I'm going to let the computer
First par.
handle that with their roll. Makes that. And a 4-footer for
Love to make this par.
And he makes that.
From the tee, we're looking from behind the players.
Jimmy DeMerit in good shape there. The markers I have there, if you look, there's a 100. If you look to the left, that's a 300-yard drive. I've added those. Gives a really good perspective for how far the drive was. It does tell you on the screen, but it's nice to have that visual representation too. So Byron Nelson now 34-footer. Would love to see him in contention, especially if he and Hogan battling would be so much fun. 63. It's going to be 8 feet by Jimmy DeMerit, who was disappointing early last season, but really came on hot at the end. 24, as bad as it gets. Absolutely crushes it by. He's got 16 feet coming back for par. 1-4 is not going to get it done, I don't believe. Nope. He's going to bogey. Send him back to +1. Now can Byron Nelson hang on? If you watched the full episode that we did from round 2, I told you I'm cursed with Byron Nelson. Anytime he's with me, he does not do well, but he does make that with a 35. So he saves par.
Talking about a man with talent, he can make it go both ways, and he can make it go right to left. I watched him play this week some, and he can go left to right at will, but he can also make it go right to left, Steve.
So Berkmo in the better position of the two. He knocks that and nestles it up close. That should be an easy par for him. Out of the bunker, also a nice shot. That's going to leave him pretty close. 4-footer. See if
It's getting ready for a par putt.
Oh, 24, the worst he can get, and he's going to lose a stroke, and he's going to fall out of third with that.
All right.
A 3-foot missed putt for Roberto.
As they make their way back up to the tee.
He did struggle winning majors. Nice drive there. You can see the big, how this hole sits up on top of a hill and then falls off behind the hole. That's going right back there. Rosberg, very nice. Very hard to keep the ball on the green coming at this angle.
Nice safe play.
So Mangrum is going to have a tough time making his par. Rosberg's going to have a nice birdie putt here. 55, that may get it. 18-foot birdie putt. Oh, leaves it on the lip.
Safely in.
Frustratingly knocks it in. Now Mangrum, 9-footer for par. 56.
No.
So he's going to bogey to fall back to +1. All right, we're going to tighten up our coverage a little bit here. Got to be within 6 shots of the lead for us to televise your shots. So this is the next to last group here. Middlecoff and Regal. So I did notice, I did a ranking of the all-time top 500 golfers, which I probably am going to do a video series of. I did a sports card notebook with that on it, and Ski Wriggle was in the top. He was in somewhere between 300 and 400 all-time. So he's got a 19-foot putt there. Let me show you a peek at that project. Won't give away just in case we are able to get. So let's see. So this is a a project I did that has custom cards. It has that I made for golfers that didn't have cards. It has some game used, or I'm not sure how you phrase that in golf, but anyway, so I think that would be a fun project. I'm sure no one has ever done a list of the top 400 or 500 golfers in history. So that is something that I've done. So I just have to actually put it on film. So that may be coming soon. I think that would be interesting. So, all right, here we go. Ski Wriggle for his birdie. He is red hot. 1-1. That should do it. Bingo. 19-footer.
Gonna look tough.
He's now 1 under for the day. Excuse me, I may go grab a cup of coffee. All right, 12-foot birdie putt here. Middlecoff. Cary Middlecoff just misses that. He'll tap that in. Let me grab the water. Be right back.
Left to right, or even leave it short of it, but just keep the bunker out of play.
Nice safe play.
So here are our leaders. The final group, off number 1. Ben Hogan. Let me give you Ben Hogan stats. So Ben Hogan won 64 tournaments, 8 majors, including an additional British Open. Chick Harbert, no slouch himself. From Ohio, won 7 PGA Tour events, and including 1 major in the U.S. So, all right, he's got a 40-foot birdie putt to get this started. He's 2 back of Ben Hogan. Here we go. 41, not a bad roll, but probably not going to make that. He's going to be 5 feet short. Now Hogan has got a great birdie opportunity to get to 7 under. Rolls a 64. That's probably not going to go in. Just on the edge. He will have to settle for his par. Harbert's got a little bit of a tough shot. 5-footer. Makes it. And we roll on.
Do you see the difference in the strategy here?
Wow, Cary.
Wow.
Put it on the
Byron
green.
Nelson now. Had that close, catches the hill, and rolls back down. So he's the only one being televised now in this group, as demerit is +1. 54-foot birdie putt. 13 should get it fairly close.
The line was perfect.
4 feet coming back for his par.
In desperate need of this par-saving putt.
All right.
So Nelson will remain in a tie for
You
fourth
must be
at
long, short,
-2. He's
just
2
don't have a
under for
chance.
the day. So DiVincenzo tied for 6, 1 under, even on this round today.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I have a long birdie putt here, 47 feet. Rolls a 12. Not good.
No.
Got 4 feet left to clean that up.
For par.
Fix that.
If you can't move it from right to left here, this is a difficult tee shot.
Rosberg misses the green behind the bunker. Have to go over that and flop it.
Well done.
It's going to leave him a tough par. 12 feet for his par.
Oh, ouch.
Horrible miss. He's got now 6 feet coming back for bogey.
Absolutely nothing going in.
No.
And that is going to wreck his chances, probably. It's going to take him off of the telecast, I would think. So then we're back to the next to last group. Ski Regal, who has been hot with the blade. Right down the middle, 220. Middlecoff, a pretty long hitter.
Wonderful stroke.
Ski Regal really showing out here in the early goings, trying to get in contention. He's in third by himself. Middlecoff now 33 feet for his birdie. Good roll, 45. 6 feet from the hole. Ski Regal 13 feet for birdie. Rolls a 34. That's going to be a miss. Huge breaker. 6 feet now for
How's this one for
Cary
par?
Middlecoff. Makes it with a 22. Regal now 4 feet for par. Got that. So both guys par the hole, and we
Right to
move
left,
on
not
to
exactly
hole
his
number
favorite
2.
shot.
The leaders, Ben Hogan now, first off the tee. It's at 269. Par 5, second hole. 295 there for Chick Harbert. So Hogan will have a flip wedge in for his third shot. It's going to be just in front. It's a little tricky. Tough pin placement for sure.
Not a bad shot from
Doesn't
there.
seem like it's been that tough for the groups. I've seen a lot of balls get pretty close here. All right, 10 feet for birdie for Chick Harbert to cut the lead into 1 momentarily. He rolls a 16. Just leaves it on the edge. He'll tap that in for his par. Now Hogan, a chance to go to 7 under. 22. Bingo. Hogan, 7 under. Has not won a major for me.
One of the marshals that could have gone
this
OB
is,
and then making the
exciting
fourth.
to see him really playing good and doing Ben Hogan things. So Byron Nelson in the trees left. Has to punch out. No shot at getting to the green. Going to really struggle now. He's got to get up and down from there. Pretty good shot. Going to leave him 13 feet for par. That's not going to do it.
I think it's
64
misread.
just leaves it out on the edge.
This is for bogey.
Going to bogey there.
It's
So
a
he's
birdie
going to
hole
fall
today.
back into a tie with Roberto DiVincenzo, who's now on the tee here. Downhill tee shot into this par 3. He rolled it short in the bunker.
It's a good shot.
Punches out fairly close. That'll be for par. Roll that up. He rolls a 42. 42 is an 11. That's going to be a maybe.
It's unusual for him.
So he makes bogey. So everyone's falling back. 1 under is the best score I see on the leaderboard, all the way down to 30. So despite the slightly slower greens, very difficult day. I think we got moderate wind, if I recall.
Well done. Excellent position.
Neither with very good, legitimate birdie chances here. Middlecoff from 74. He's going to ram that one by 14 feet. Ski Regal now for his birdie, 50. And he's got a terrible roll. Rolls a 12. He's going to leave it short 8 feet. So Middlecoff now 14 feet coming back. Rolls a 42. That's going to be a bogey. So he's going to drop the stroke. Can Regal hold on and get his par? As pars are looking better and better, he does get it. He's going to continue to hold that
free
third
swing
place
rather
down.
than fearing you've got too much club in your hand.
Hogan now 7 under for the tournament. On number 3, par 4, very short hole. He'll have only 128 left. But again, the green, this is the green that falls off so severely behind. Uphill green, and then falls off big time behind the hole. Hogan, phenomenal with his irons.
Great shot.
Harbert, even better. That's probably the best shot I've seen, maybe tournament, for the whole tournament. That was a great shot. All right, 18 feet now. Hogan to extend the lead even further. Rolls a 16. Knocks that by 2 feet. He'll take that in. And Chick Harbert, 6 foot for birdie. Sir. He's now 5 under, only 2 shots back.
Right to left.
So we'll pick up Byron Nelson. Yes. Down the middle, 282. Pretty tough shot with that bunker and the woods. Woods left and bunker kind of in the middle of the fairway. So Byron Nelson on the front edge. So let's get Byron Nelson's career stats. 52 PGA Tour wins, 5 majors. He's got 117 feet for an eagle. This could potentially roll off the green. Let's hope not. 22 gets a great roll. And we'll put that close. So he'll tap in. Why not tap in? He'll have a 3 feet for birdie.
For birdie.
Got that. Just going to move him
We'll
in.
pause 5 seconds for station
within
identification.
5. Still in 4th place, though.
CBS Television Sports.
Nice drive there from Regal. Middlecoff. Gonna catch that ridge? No, just right behind it.
Better get down. No, well.
So Regal now 56 feet for his birdie. It's a terrible 24. He's gonna go around that now. Middlecoff 48 feet. Both these guys struggling with the putters now. Regal. Bingo. Rolls an 11. He makes that. So Middlecoff now trying to hang on. 25, good roll. Makes the putt. So they both make their pars despite some little trouble there.
And now back on the
To the
tee.
4th hole now. The leaders. Harbert has the honors. Knocks it in the left bunker. Hogan's going to roll it off the back edge. Like Hogan's going to elect to putt this. 77 feet. Pretty good roll. 51.
Wow.
6 feet from the hole. Harbert now chips out. He's got 7 feet for par to remain 5 under. Gets it. Hogan now 6 feet for his par. 31. He gets it. Byron Nelson 2 under. 5 shots back, playing the 9th hole. That was a 300-yard drive.
That's right where you want to be.
Pretty good shot there. Demerit's going to have 3 feet for par. 18 feet now for Byron Nelson. Rolls a 32. That's probably not going to go in. Oh, no. All right, 9 feet for par coming back. 54. Oh.
Wow.
Right here, he needs this desperately, Steve.
He does make his bogey, but it is costly. So that'll drop him back into a tie with Cary Middlecoff.
Perfect.
Very nice shot from Middlecoff. Again, Middlecoff's probably our current our front runner for Player of the Year.
Slow down.
He's doing well here. 13-footer. Can't get it to drop. Eagles have got to make another tester here.
For par.
And he gets it.
Which club to use and how hard to
So
swing.
usually, every tournament, you'll have someone who just is so resilient, and they just keep sticking around, and it just seems like there's a little magic in them. Regal is kind of that guy, I think, for us. He just keeps making those 8-10 footers and staying around, and those guys eventually find their way to the very top of the leaderboard. So we'll see if he
That's not a
can
bad
make
play.
up the ground that he's got to cover. Harbert's got that fairly close there. 42-foot putt for Hogan. Again, Hogan is not the best putter at this stage of his career, so
Almost.
he's got 5 feet coming back for par. Rolls a 12.
Oh, boy.
And just as we say it, it happens. Next bogey, 3 putts the green. Now
Putting
Harbert
out
for
for
par. He is now just a shot back.
Now on the tee.
So this will be Byron Nelson. Demerit +1 for the tournament. He's even for the round. He'll have that inside of 200 on number 10.
He's really got some work now.
Roll it out. Not too bad. Demerit's got 8 feet for par here. Nelson, 32-foot birdie putt. 25. Pretty good roll. Give him an easy tap in.
For birdies that someone makes, it's the fewest mistakes
Yeah,
that they
on
make
number
that
9,
wins tournaments.
DiVincenzo, even. Berkamo's got it back to even. What is he for the day? He's even for the day. DiVincenzo is +1.
Put it on the green.
He'll accept it.
Careful, careful.
Right
Nice
by
shot
it.
there. 39-foot birdie putt.
This is for birdie.
Now for his par.
2 pars there on the 9th.
On the tee.
Rolling on here. Now on hole number 7, the next to last group. Middlecoff needs to get a birdie. That would have been nice to keep that in the fairway. Eagle takes dead aim at it.
Fine
Middlecoff from
play.
inside 100. Not a good effort there. 40-foot birdie putt. He needs the birdies now. 65. Disastrous roll.
Misread it, he says.
He's got 10 feet coming back for par. This could very easily. 64, and it goes in. That was a surprise. Okay. 7-foot birdie putt here. And here's another 64. 64 is the hot number, and both guys make. We got a birdie and a par. As Regal now just 2 shots back. As the leaders are on number 6, the par 3 downhill.
It's been almost impossible to get the ball anywhere near the hole.
It's a good shot.
So, several of the guys in one of my favorite golf books are kind of all converging here. It's called The Match, and I'm sure a lot of you, the golf fans, will know about the book, but it's about, it's not like the most important thing ever. It was a match play that got set up with 2 young stars, Ken Venturi and, oh God, his name's escaping me now. Anyway, Venturi and another young star that didn't quite turn out to be as big a star as they thought against an aging Ben Hogan and Byron Nelson. And it is such a great book. And it's, how Ben Hogan and Ken Venturi became such great friends. And of course, Venturi's career didn't, started out super hot, but then kind of trailed off. But I love when Venturi's commenting on Hogan here in the tournaments. It's a lot of fun. All right, 56-foot putt. And he rolls a 56.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that didn't equal a made putt. 48-foot putt here to move into a tie for the lead. Chick Harbert wanting to steal this title away from Hogan. Harbert is 1 under on the round. Hogan is even. Par putt here, coming back.
A par putt.
And it's that. Hogan now has got to make a 4-foot putt. Not a guarantee
exactly
with Hogan.
what's going to happen to this putt.
He makes it though.
On the tee.
So we head to the 11th. This is going to be Byron Nelson. Right in the middle. Again, this is the hole where Larry Mize chipped in to beat Greg Norman.
Gonna like that one, Peter.
One of a couple of the best moments in Masters history. 33 feet here for Byron Nelson. Also 32. Harvey Ward is the name that was escaping me. 12 feet coming back. Terrible putt. Cut short on the comeback. He remains 1 under.
As the
Tied
honor.
for 4th. It's going to roll back off the front.
It looked like it came off at a touch.
All right, 86-foot birdie putt. Pretty good number. 25. I have 3 feet left there. 50-footer here.
Maybe the caddy read it right.
This for par.
That bogey's going to hurt. 3-foot putt here for par. Let's make that. So Bergamo now.
We'll pause 5 seconds for station
6
identification.
shots back.
CBS Sports proudly presents the PGA Tour.
Now,
Regal in the bunker, which grabs his ball up. And it's going to make the hole a little bit more difficult. Hole's playing very easy, though. It's a par 5 playing at a 4.4 today. So this is definitely a birdie hole, and you do not want to give away the chance to get that birdie. So Regal's made a nice recovery. Middlecoff, get in.
Look at this. Look at this.
So 15-foot putt here for Regal from in the bunker to now having a 15-foot birdie putt. He's going to miss that opportunity, and he's got a 5-footer coming back.
and I go for par.
He gets that. So a tap in birdie for Middlecoff.
Nice smooth swing.
We go to the 7th. The leaders are on 7 now. Just over 100 left. His second, Hogan, not very long off the tee there. And he pays for it. He is in the pine straw back behind the green. And we may have a
Not a
lead
bad
shift
shot from
here
there.
as Harbert puts it close. Oh. From the pine straw to in the bunker
That's
now.
not a bad play.
Hogan punches it out. But Harbert now with a big chance and a big swing here. He's got a 12-foot birdie putt. At the moment, maybe too big. Rolls a 65. Rolls it by huge 8 feet now. Coming back the other way. He's going to make that, though. Steadies himself. Drains that. 5-foot bogey putt here for Hogan.
Left edge.
He gets it, but he is dropped back, and we now have a tie for the lead. With
But
Ski
you need
Regal
length, and
only
he
one
is adequate.
back.
He'll be able to play it.
So Ted Kroll playing really well. 2 under, in fact, is tied for the best round of the day. As, of course, is playing quite difficult. This is on the 14th. Knock that just over.
Safely on.
Puts that nice and close.
Putting for par.
Knock that in for par, I assume. Yes.
He likes a hole like this.
All right, the 12th. Famous Jordan Spieth hole.
That's a
As
good shot
Demerit
right there.
is now, with that bogey, is now back onto our television coverage. Byron Nelson, can he get it
He'll
close?
accept it.
No. Not terrible, but not close. 24 foot coming back. Rolls a 26. No. Birdie putt for Jimmy
Putting
Demerit.
for birdie.
What a fine effort.
Jars it. Love Jimmy Demerit. He would be a big star if he were playing today.
Left to right breaker. He threw his shadow, too.
Birdie and a par on a tough hole.
As you said, Vern, and we've said many times, you can't win it here, but you can certainly lose it.
You can see the green numbers at the top of our leaderboard are, the red numbers on the top of our leaderboard
like
are
that one, Peter?
shrinking ever smaller.
Right at it. Watch this.
All right, Bergamo, 56 feet for birdie. Was a 34, not good. $36, not good.
He's just missing by fraction.
Both are going to have makeable par putts.
Getting over his putt for par.
Bergamo should be pretty easy. We head to the 9th hole. Regal and Middlecoff now both creeping closer and closer to contention. Middlecoff very long off the tee, but he has put it in the woods. Regal bombs it cuts the corner, he's going to have a pretty good birdie opportunity.
Nice safe play.
And there's that man. Middlecoff with a nice
Did what he
shot
had
there.
to do.
Riegel now, 27 feet for his birdie. 33.
No.
Oh, leaves it just on the edge. I thought that was going in. All right, Middlecoff now 9 feet for par. He's had a pretty rough hole. He can make up for it all with this
It is the
make.
trusted blade.
He's going to drop a stroke. He's going to be +1 on the round. He's going to fall back into a tie with Byron Nelson. And here are our leaders, both at 5 under. Harbert right down the middle, over 300 yards there. Hogan's pretty far back there. He's going to leave that just on the front edge. Harbert now just a little over 200 yards on this par 5. He's going to have an eagle putt from there. Hogan, 123 feet. Don't think I've ever seen a putt this length. I don't know. Maybe I have, but that seems like a lot. Rolls a 25, which is pretty good. That'll get him fairly close for his birdie. Now 94 feet for eagle.
For eagle.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Wow, rolls a 66. That man has come to play. All right, birdie putt now. Hogan makes it. Now Harbert. 3 foot. He's got that.
Birdie.
So the leaders both birdie the 8th, which was playing
the
easy.
tee. We'll pause
We're
5
about to
seconds
say
for station
goodbye to the
identification.
front side.
Welcome home to your hometown station,
Indian corner here for
WDBJ7.
Demerit and Nelson.
Not easy from there.
Oh. So Nelson punched out, but you do not want to be hitting long irons into the screen. Merritt's got that pretty close. That'll be good. Nelson makes good work of that. That was a good shot. Merritt's got that close. That'll be a nice birdie chance. The hole playing about even par here for today. It's a par 5, 65-footer for Byron Nelson. He rolls a 46. Snakes it up there to within 7 feet. 8-foot birdie putt for Demerit, who is even par. Dillon doesn't get that to drop, so he's going to remain at even.
For the
7-foot par putt here for Byron Nelson. Leaves it on the edge.
Safely in.
He's going to fall back. So that's going to leave Middlecoff alone in 4th.
Keep hitting quality shots, try and make a birdie.
Now the 12th. Difficult par 3 over the water with bunkers. And it slopes away, and Burkman just stopped it. He's going to be just a few feet there. 3-foot putt for birdie to get him to 1
This
under
for birdie.
and tie Middlecoff. He does.
Really trying to swing the
We
club
talk about him.
out and
He's
over
got
and
2
across to
tour
the
wins,
left
1
through the hitting
major.
area to try and emphasize his cut swing.
Key Regal now bombs another one right down the middle. Middlecoff does the same.
No.
Regal now leaves us in the green side bunker.
Tell you what, you can put your bag of balls down there and you couldn't get it do much better than that.
Checked up a little more than he wanted.
This looks good. This is good.
All right, birdie putt for Middlecoff. 24 is not going to get it done. Sit down.
Was pretty much on track.
11 feet coming back.
For par.
31.
For par.
All right, they both survived that with pars.
And
both
from behind
need
this tee, we
birdies.
look down the fairway.
Lead group now, finishing up the front side. We're moving on in this tournament. Harbert perfectly down the middle as he continues to drive the ball just great. Now, Hogan has cut the corner. He's actually outdrove Harbert.
It's a good shot.
Hogan leads the tour in greens and regulation, 75%. But his putting average is disastrous. He averages 31 putts around, 1.85 per hole, which is very high. His average driving distance is 275, and his average fairways hit is 71%. So, all right, here we go. Hogan now for birdie. Good number, 22. Oh, leaves it an inch off the lip. Taps in for his par. Now Harbert to take the lead outright. 34 feet. Rolls a 16.
He misread it.
Apologize for my throat issues. He's got 6 feet coming back. Rolls a 32.
Almost.
And he's going to miss that bogey. And Hogan's now going to move back into solo lead here. As we've just finished the front nine, everyone's done, and we are going to number 16, the beautiful par 3 over the water. Site of Tiger Woods chip in, which is featured, I think, on. No, maybe not.
That's a good shot right there.
That may be where he beat Bob May, maybe. All right, 8-foot putt for par for
his
Ted
par.
Kroll.
That's not an easy putt.
He makes it. He's 3 under on the round, having the best day of anyone, which is why we've jumped ahead to the 16th.
I think that's the most difficult pin placement.
So now Nelson and Demerit at even. A 3-way tie for 6th. Both need birdies. Nelson hits a big drive there. Big drive. Neither are able to get it close.
Well done.
Demerit hits a very nice chip. Nearly makes it.
Checked up a little more than he wanted.
Nelson hits a very nice chip. Nearly makes it. Both probably going to make our par here. 6-footer, though. That's
Putting
not the
for
easiest
par.
putt in the world. He gets it. Tap in for Nelson. They're through the 14th hole.
On the tee.
So now the 13th. One of the coolest holes ever. Working my inside 200. Will he go for it? That's the question. He is going
Well
for it,
done.
and he has
Excellent
hit the
position.
green. He's going to have an eagle putt from there. So 2 really well-played shots. 38 feet for eagle.
For eagle.
Runs it by, but he does 7 feet now for birdie. I'll roll this one out. He rolls a 56. Oh, 3-putt. Oh, a 3-putt. That really would have helped get him out of that. At least get him kind of guaranteed top 5 finish. If he could have just executed there on the green. Regal now 4 under, Middlecoff 1 under. Middlecoff not a good drive there, only 233 and in the rough. He has to punch out to get within 100 on this par 4, which is playing a full half stroke above par. So any old par here is good. Nice recovery there for Middlecoff. Regal now 53 foot for his birdie, rolls a 33.
Figure out why that putt went the other way.
He'll tap that in.
All right.
Stay at 4 under, only 2 shots out.
An insidious
Again.
little putt.
Hanging around as
Wow.
Middlecoff misses there, and he will pay for that tee ball here. as he bogeys the 11th to fall back to even par with a large.
He doesn't feel like he's anywhere near out of this.
So now the leader's at number 10. Hogan with a great drive right down the middle, 285. Harbert, he's going to catch the fairway. It's a very nice approach. That'll be a reasonable birdie putt.
Nice safe play.
Hogan, same. I love the photo I have of Hogan here. Colorize that. The full photo of that is really, really good. You don't get to see very many nice color photos of Hogan. By the way, he just rolled an 11. Does he make it? Boom! Hogan from 32 feet extends the lead. Can Harbert match that birdie? He rolls a 15. That's got a chance. No. So Hogan's going to take a 2-stroke lead as they finish the 10th.
And on the tee.
So this is probably just going to be Berkmo that we're going to be following now, as Hogan has eliminated some TV viewers. TV golfers. That's another feature I love about this. It's how you can set up to watch whatever you want. I mean, if you want a round to take 15 minutes, you can do that. If you want it to take 5 hours, you can do that. That's however you want to do it. So, since I'm not having my issue quite as often, obviously I'm even more positive about one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm hopeful that maybe that happening in our first video, having the crash, which has plagued my gameplay since I started playing this, and getting maybe a potential solution.
Unusual for him.
With Mark Jones. I appreciate his comments and our back and forth. All right, par putt here for Berkmo. He's got that. So he remains in fourth.
Fit your eye.
6 shots back. Regal now with a legitimate chance to win the tournament. Oh, Lord, I thought he knocked it in the water. He's going to have a hard time parring from there.
That's
nice shot, though. He has a reasonable par putt. Reasonable 2 feet. Super reasonable. Very nice par there. Good save. After
What
a
a
scary
beautiful
tee
hole
ball.
line by the Cary.
To the
What a
11th
glorious
now.
hole.
Ben Hogan. He's going to hold the fairway. That'll give him a nice chance to get that close. Harbert now in a little bit of trouble. He may have to punch out. He does have to punch out, same as Middlecoff did there. Hogan.
Get up, ball.
Up. Leaves it in the bunker. Not the easiest shot with that water looming.
This looks real good.
Harbert makes a great shot from 100. As Hogan punches out of the sand, he should have that reasonably close. So Harbert, after his struggles here, has got 36 feet for his par.
Par putt.
Dead flat center.
Bingo.
I don't think you can give the hole away.
All right.
I was going to say, if Hogan missed that, what a turnaround that would have been. All right, both par.
Tee shot.
So it looks like we're narrowing down to probably just 3 golfers now in contention for the win here. Nelson on the awesome 16th par 3. 48 feet. Sunday pin placement, if you notice. 21 is the roll.
What a shame.
Just rolls it by the edge. Should make par. As he and Demerit are going to come
And
close.
again, the reaction you
they're
hear in the
going to fall
background is the
short.
gallery responding to the posting of the score.
Rarely see anyone get here in 2. That certainly is not going to do it. In fact, I'm not even sure what he hit off the tee there, but he'll be down in the bottom of the hill here. Easy little flip wedge.
Perfect.
So gets it close. That's going to be a birdie opportunity. Let's roll it out. Rolls a 13. Gets it.
All right.
Both birdie the hole.
He's quoted as saying it makes me nervous.
Now Regal on the 13th. Can he get there in 2? He's got a great tee shot, and that gives him an opportunity to go for it in 2. Clears the water. He's close. Ski Regal now with a big chance to get right in this. He could. This eagle would be huge, and he's got a good shot at it, 27 feet. And he rolls a 55. He continues to roll those doubles. Just misses, but that's going to be a tap-in birdie to now move into a tie for second.
Nice smooth swing.
Hogan on the 12th, par 3, 155.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful shot. Not many greens in regulation on this hole. As Harbert airmails it all the way over
right
the
on
bunkers. Insane shot coming back. Lucky to hold the green there. 20-foot putt for Hogan. Hogan now 22. That's got a chance. Boom! Hogan birdies. And Hogan is trying to run away with this. As Harbert continues his struggles, he's going to bogey here. So what a swing here. A birdie and a bogey. So they're now four shots separated. As Ben Hogan is getting the job done now. Berkmo on the par 3 slices that off into the woods from the pine straw. Gets it onto the green hold. Maybe on the lip of the bunker. It's going to be a tough shot.
On the green.
Punches it out. He's going to bogey there. Both guys are going to bogey. 4-footer not guaranteed, though. He does make it. So they're going to fall back even further.
Now, club selection can absolutely vital.
So now Regal 5 under in sole possession of second. He's 3 back of Hogan. He's on the 14th. He's airmailed that. He's going to have a tough time making his par. Or is he? He's got a tap in for par. Never mind. Hanging around.
All right.
Taps that in. Makes his par. You never know. Hogan could struggle somewhere. This definitely is a hole that could do it. This could be an eagle or a double bogey easily. He knocks it in the woods. It's probably going to have to lay up. 13th has 3 eagles, 1 triple bogey. So Hogan does have to lay up. Harbert can go for this probably.
Yeah, but that wasn't the line he was
And
trying to hit it
does.
on. That was a mishit.
He's got it on the green now.
Careful, careful.
So Hogan's looking like he's playing this conservative, but Harbert could get right back in this if he could make this eagle. 22, not a bad roll. On the lip, but he's going to birdie that. That's going to get him back to within 3. Hogan now 16 feet for par on a very undulating green. Rolls a 44 though. Bingo, and Hogan with the putter is saving himself. As he is 8 under. Ski Regal now on the par 5, 15th. This has been a definite birdie hole. Let's see, we had how many eagles? There's 1 eagle for the week. Gets that close, that'll be a good birdie putt.
He's just missing by.
This is there. He needed that. He'll make his par though.
Little steam there.
So Hogan 3-shot lead over Ski Regal and Chick Harbert. Harbert 300 yards, but he's in the rough. Hogan just wanting fairways now. Did not accomplish that. He's in the rough. Knocks it just over. That was a good shot. It's hard to hold the back of that green when the pin's cut.
Gonna like that one, Peter.
Nice chip by Hogan. Birdie putt here
for birdie.
Makes it. Cuts the lead. Now it's going to tighten things up. I was not expecting that birdie. As Chick Harbert now coming back back-to-back birdies.
Would be not the right thing.
Good shot.
Middlecoff on 16. It's a nice shot. So you want to be right of the hole and have it come down the hill just like that. Just like that.
Really good.
Great shot by Regal. Could be Rigel. I don't know. I sure hope I haven't been pronouncing that wrong the whole time. All right, here we go. 47 feet for birdie. Middlecoff.
That wasn't the best of.
All right, 23 feet now. Rolls a 34. That's not going to make. But he is going to get a par. Oh, my goodness. He misses that. And just as we said, he had hung around all day, never missing anything. He misses a gimme putt. That is going to crush his chances. He's going to fall all the way back to 4 under.
All his misses have been to the right today.
4 shots back now. The leaders are on 15. Probably a two-man race now between these two. Hogan down the middle. That's going to be over a 300-yard drive as he crushes it. Harbert, I don't think Hogan would go for this. He does. Knocks it over. Sit down. Harbert's got that close. Hogan was not an easy shot from back there. It's uphill, but he hits a great shot. Both now with birdie putts. 9 feet for Harbert. He's got to make this. Must make. Rolls a 13.
No.
This is going to be a swing. If Hogan, which this looks like a 3-footer,
good stroke.
pretty
You make
easy.
it.
He makes it, and Ben Hogan goes to 9 under.
Gorgeous view.
3-shot lead on Chick Harbert. So if Hogan can just keep it together, it looks like he's going to win the green jacket here in our early 50s Masters tournament. Regal, nice shot there. Unfortunately, that's just going to be for par. He's got 1 hole to play.
Again, exaggerating his swing
16th,
drill.
par 3. Can Hogan keep that? That's going to be a great shot. Great shot.
Look at the shot.
Harbert needs to better that. Also looks good.
Nice shot. Look at this.
2 reasonable birdie putts here. Hogan from 25 feet rolls a 22. The continual hot putter makes another. And it looks like Ben Hogan is going to win this tournament. 21 feet for Harbert. And now the celebration with Hogan's fans is underway as he is starting to run away with only 2 holes to play.
5 seconds for station identification.
Final hole for the next to last group here.
CBS Television Sports.
Regal hits a nice drive right down the middle. He needs a birdie.
It's a good shot.
Obviously for any chance whatsoever. 31 feet here. Was a 31. Doesn't get it, but he's going to have a nice tournament and a big round of applause from the fans as he's going to finish 4 under. That's going to be 3rd place by himself. So a great tournament there. He'll be in
one of the marshals that could have gone OB, ended up making the 4th.
2 holes to play. Hogan with a 4-stroke lead. Right down the middle. Harbert does the same. Harbert pretty much just got a hope to birdie
Perfect right there.
each hole and hope Hogan was going to bogey, but it doesn't look like that's the case, as Hogan is definitely on his
Outstanding
game.
shot.
Back-to-back, he shot 66 yesterday. He's 4 under today. Love seeing it.
For his birdie.
I think it's misread.
Harbert taps in. Hogan now for his birdie. Let's roll it out. 52. Just misses. This will be a tap-in par. 3-foot putt, not tap-in. He makes it. Last hole.
As you said, Byron, and we've said many times, you can't win it here, but you can certainly lose it.
So Hogan just needs this in the fairway. He gets it through the narrow opening in the trees. Harbert really goes for it, jerks it to the left. So Harbert's just going to need to try to hang on here and get his second as Hogan sticks that close. Fans going wild as the two come up the 18th.
Not a bad shot from there.
Hogan now 39 feet. Just wants to 2-putt that. Gets that close. 6 feet now for par for Harbert for second outright.
Big putt here, needs to make it for par.
He's got that, and now Hogan the photo op. 4-footer for his par. He gets it, and Ben Hogan has won the early 1950s Masters tournament. A flawless, no issues tournament. I'm thrilled with that. There are no issues round. The normal greens for Augusta looks like it is a workaround for the crash where the ball goes off the green. But there you go. Our top 5. Walt Berkemo at 1 under. Byron Nelson 1 under in that tie. 4th place by himself, who shot even. Cary Middlecoff, again, our leading contender for Player of the Year. Now Hogan certainly in that conversation. Ski Regal finishes 3rd. 2 under today, 4 under for the tournament. Chick Harbert, a great 2nd place finish. Played well. 2 under was a really good score. In fact, the second best, tied for the second best round of the day, and was in the last group. So he did everything he needed to do. 6 under, but Ben Hogan is the winner. 10 under par, 4 under for the day. And what a great finish that was. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I know I said I wasn't coming back, but with the advice and the discussion, it's the awesome thing about the FOC is the help that people are willing to give. I love this community. I love the Card and Dice. Got my, don't know if you noticed it, but got my digital dice hat on that I picked up. It's a little off center, but I think it's fun, just like it is. Anyway, thanks for joining. Hit that subscribe button if you're still here, and like would be awesome too. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon.